Hello guys, welcome to today's lesson. My name is Srinidhi. I'm an educator on Unacademy. I teach English grammar on this platform. You guys can follow me on Unacademy by downloading the Unacademy learning app on your phone, and please do check out the YouTube channel as well. So just like any other lessons under this course, even in this lesson we will be learning a few difficult words from the Hindu newspaper along with its meaning and its usage, and also a proverb at the end of the lesson. So here we go. Hey guys, so this is the fourth lesson under this course. This course is called Daily Hindu Analysis Part 3. So as we all know, we learn a few vocab and also a proverb at the end of the lesson to, improve our language skills. So these set of words have been taken from the 21st of March 2018's newspaper. Okay, so let's see today's set of words. The first one is douse. Douse is a verb. So there are two meanings just like most of the verbs. The first one is, if you douse a fire, you put off the fire by pouring water over it. So that is just to put off the fire. Okay. The second meaning is, if you douse someone, you throw a lot of liquid on them. That means you're drenching them with some liquid. Okay. So one is in the case of fire, that you're putting off the fire. The second meaning is you are pouring liquid on somebody to an extent that they're fully drenched. Okay, fully drenched in the sense wet, dripping wet from head to toe. Okay, synonyms is extinguish, blow out. So the fire extinguisher. So that's where the word comes from, extinguish. Okay, example: the firemen tried hard to douse the fire. That means the firemen tried hard to extinguish the fire or to put off the fire. Okay, the second verb is differ. So differ is a verb that means to postpone an event. So T is missing from event, I'm so sorry. To postpone an event, or to that postpone is nothing but, say for example, if the event is supposed to happen today, I am delaying it by 2 days or 3 days. So I postpone it. Okay, prepone is to make it happen in advance. Postpone is to delay it. Okay. The second meaning for this verb is, if you differ someone, you accept their opinion or do what they want you to do, even when you don't agree with it, because out of respect for their position or something, you do it. So for example, if my dad asks me to do something, in spite of me not agreeing with it, in spite of me having different opinion, I might do that due to, for the respect that I have for him. Okay, so that's differ. Example: the doctor had decided to defer the surgery until my uncle's health improves. So usually we use defer in the sense of postponing. Okay, so here the doctor is postponing the surgery until my uncle's health improves. Okay, so nothing but he's deferring the surgery. Third word is futile. Futile is an adjective that means something that is no point in doing because it has no success rate. So that is something which is not worth doing, because in spite of you doing it, you will not get any success. So those kind of actions are described as futile actions. Okay. Synonyms: useless, vain. So something that's, it went in vain. That means all my efforts went in vain, means all my efforts went for nothing. Example: it would be futile to sustain his life even when there is no chance of any improvement. That means it is useless to sustain his life. So for example, maybe the person is on artificial life support or something, so it is no point in sustaining his life when there is no chance of his health improving. So it is futile. Fourth word is persist. Persist is a verb that means to continue to do something no matter how difficult it is or how many people are against it. So if you want it, you do it. No matter what people say or no matter how many hurdles you'll have to cross, you do it because you want to do it. So that's being persistent. So synonyms: persevere, carry on. Okay. So example: when I set my mind to something, I persist. That means when I set my mind to something, I do it no matter what the conditions are or no matter what difficulties I face. Next one is deteriorate. Deteriorate. So that's a verb. It means to become worse in some way. That means to worsen day by day, to get bad eventually. Synonyms: decline, worsen. That means the weather conditions are deteriorating. That means the weather conditions are going from bad to worse. That means it's not improving to the better, it's going bad. That's deteriorating, it's declining. Ravi's health is steadily deteriorating. That means his health is getting worse day by day. He's not improving, his condition is getting bad. Okay, so that is deteriorating. Next word is awash. Awash or awash is an adjective that means if a floor is awash, it is covered in water, often because of heavy rain or sometimes due to accidents. So when your floor is entirely covered with water, I'm not just telling, droplets of water here and there, it is literally flooded. So we call that as awash. Synonyms: flooded, submerged. You know what submerged is? We did this in the previous course. That is, for example, that is under the water. There is a submarine, or you can say I dropped a coin into the tank and it reached the bottom. So the coin does not fall. It's submerged. Okay. Example: due to the heavy rains, my living room is awash. So awashed, that means it is entirely covered with water. It's flooded. Okay, so before I go with the synonyms, proverb for the day, I will give you guys the pronunciation of every word once again. Douse, it's a verb that is to put off or to drench somebody. Differ is to postpone an event or to do something that someone says out of respect for them, even when you don't agree with their opinions or ideas. Futile is something that is useless or something that goes in vain. Persist is to be very persistent or to do something because you want to do no matter what people say or what the difficulties are. And deteriorate is to get bad, to go from bad to worse. Awash is when your floor is flooded with water, you say it is awashed. Okay. Now, proverb for the day. So the proverb that I suggested in the previous lesson is better late than never. Better late than never, which means when someone has done something, you think they should have done it earlier. So for example, they've done it no matter what. You expected something and they've done it, but then you wanted them to do it a little earlier. So for example, somebody is arriving late or somebody is submitting the homework to you. For example, you're a teacher and somebody is submitting the homework after the deadline. And they also say better late than never. That means I'm giving you that itself is a big thing. So I did the homework, but I did not keep in mind the time limit. So they do what you ask for, but you think they should have done it earlier. Okay, so this example will help you much better than the example that I gave you now. Example is, I'm sorry I'm late for the party, but better late than never, right? That means I'm sorry I'm late for the party. I was supposed to arrive maybe 1 hour before or 2 hours before, but I still came for your party. So that means better late than never. So you just have to be happy that I'm there. So that's the entire meaning of this proverb. So the proverb that I would suggest for this lesson, and I would be really happy if you guys attempt to answer it in the comment section. That is, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you guys in the next lesson. If you guys have any doubts at all regarding this lesson, please let me know in the comment section. And guys, please do attempt to answer the proverbs because it is fun. I'll see you guys in the next lesson. Bye bye.